Hey everybody. So for this next video, we're going to talk about the two divisions of the autonomic nervous system. So if you remember in a previous video, we discussed the somatic nervous system versus the autonomic nervous system, right? Somatic being the one you control, the autonomic being the one you do not control. It's involuntary. We're going to talk about the autonomic nervous system in detail. So like I said before, we're going to get more specific here. The autonomic nervous system can be further broken down into two parts. We have the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. So with that said, most organs are going to be innervated by both. So what even are they, right? So some of you have probably heard about these before, but now let's talk about it. If you remember anything about these, you don't have to think about it. Your body does it for you. So they are going to be autonomic. The sympathetic nervous system is going to be, in case you didn't know, also known as the thoracolumnar nervous system because of where it's located. So the preganglionic neurons are going to exit the central nervous system from that part of the spinal cord, right? The parasympathetic nervous system is going to be coming from the craniosacral area of the spinal cord. And that's going to be very important. So the preganglionic neurons here are going to exit through that section of the central nervous system. So where they're located are going to be a little bit different. What do they do? That's another story. The sympathetic nervous system. This is going to be your fight or flight system. So let's say you're walking down the street and all of a sudden, a bear comes out of you in the middle of the woods, starts chasing you, right? Everything you could possibly imagine happening to you without even thinking, just happening, right? Your eyes dilating, your heart rate going up, your breathing increasing, you start sweating. This is all fight or flight, and this is your sympathetic nervous system telling your body what to do, right? Fight or flight, fight or run. The parasympathetic nervous system is going to be mostly the opposite. So the parasympathetic nervous system is going to be what is going to return your body to normal after the sympathetic nervous system comes into play. Another way you can look at this is feed and breed. That's one way of people looking at it. Or rest and digest. So this is going to primarily focus on your body's ability to relax, increase your digestion, slow down all their parts of the body so you can focus on what you need to feed and to breathe, right? So generally speaking, the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems are going to have opposite effects on the cells and on the organs themselves. So because most organs are going to be innervated by both sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, because they're hitting the same organs, they're going to usually have opposite responses, right? So for example, your eyes. Sympathetic is going to dilate your eyes, open them up so you can see better. And parasympathetic is going to help constrict those a little bit, right? Both may be active, and if that is the case, the overall effect is going to be influenced by the degree at which one may predominate over the other. So if you have both of them going on and stimulation of the sympathetic is stronger, you're going to see sympathetic pathways being impacted there. So if you have any questions on the sympathetic or parasympathetic nervous systems, please let me know.